Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with MLB 13 The Show, and we've got some Atlanta Braves franchise coming your way. We're going to be facing the Philadelphia Phillies today at Citizens Bank Park, and you know what? I am caught up. So, that means that at the end of the day tomorrow, we're going to be seeing some Diamond Dynasty come back to the channel, which will be nice. It'll be cool to go ahead and mix some things up like that. But, got to worry about this game. Gosh, now I think about it, I just hope I don't embarrass myself with Diamond Dynasty since it's been months since I ended up playing that game. But anyway, Phillies take the field here. We're in the top of the first. Angelton Simmons, well, didn't have a great at-bat. Chris Johnson, though, this is going to be a home run. That was a great shot in the left center, too. So the thing is, after the first couple series I had with the Phillies, I think the first one was pretty close. The second one, we got beat by the Phillies, and it wasn't just a light beating, but every single game I have had against the Phillies since that loss, I've destroyed them. I don't know what it is because they're not a bad team, but I see a lot of their players are cold right now, which is going to go ahead and affect the way that they play, including Cliff Lee, who's pitching for them. Medlin will be pitching for me today. I'm expecting to hold the Phillies to just a few runs with the way that Medlin's been pitching as of late. So this one's going to be low and outside, but it's going to go into left field. Justin Upton not going to be able to make the catch. It's going to roll to the wall. B.J. Upton picking that one up, and he'll make the throw in, but that's going to be a stand-up double for the Phillies. So now that they've got a man in scoring position, they could go ahead and get the run to tie the game up if they get a hit. So I got to be careful with exactly what I do here for the next little bit. Now, another changeup low and outside. This one goes into center field. It's going to be a base hit. B.J. Upton picking it up. The throw home. Looks like it's going to be close, and McCann does apply the tag. No run right there. We're still looking at 1-0 here in the top of 2. Freddie Freeman also taking this one in the left center. This one will not be a home run, but it will bounce off the MLB 13 The Show sign, and he's going to get a stand-up double himself. So now he is in scoring position. As far as doubles go, we have surpassed the Rockies now to take the top spot in the National League. We were tied for a little bit, but that's something that I like to see. It means we're hitting pretty well. Now, B.J. Upton, who's already had a big influence on this game, is going to go ahead and get a hit in his center field. Freeman's going to round third, end up coming home. The throw is not going to be home at all. So no contest right there. That's going to make it 2-0 here. B.J. Upton continuing to be a major impact on the outcome of the game very early. So he's on first. Brian McCann up at the plate. Of course, I'm going to be taking that step on towards second. And here I go on Cliff Lee's pitch, which is a strike. But B.J. Upton making it there in a second safely. I think about it here. If that throw was not off target, B.J. Upton probably would have been thrown out right there. So I didn't get the best jump on that one, as you can see. But I will go ahead and I'll take that because now B.J. Upton is in scoring position. The downside is we're not able to go ahead and bring him home. But a good stolen base right there for him. I mean, I'm always excited to be able to do that. Now, bottom of 2. 1-2 count. This one. Oh! I thought I was going to make the catch. And nobody was covering first at all. Willingham is going to get on first because of a mistake by Medlin, not going to cover the bag. Ugla wasn't even headed his way over there either. Poor fundamentals right there. 0-2 count now. Bottom of 3. Still 2-0. Angelton Simmons trying to dive for that one, but he's not going to be able to get that one. So we've got a runner on first. Okay. We're still all right. Giving up a couple hits already in this game. Medlin just going to try and force the ball low. See if we can hit it or get him to hit into a double play. But, yeah, Revere's safe at second. Stolen base right there. He's actually number 1 or number 2, I want to say, with stolen bases in the National League. So he's one of those guys I'm wanting to chase, but since I'm not playing every single game, I really can't steal the bases as much as I want to. But Hayward, that one's going to roll slowly into center field, and he'll get on first. So speaking of stolen bases, with Hayward now on first, absolutely, I'm going to be going to steal a bag right here. All right, here I go, heading for second. And I'm safe. All right, so aggressive base running really has been effective in this game for the Braves, as well as it has all season long. And now that I reflect on it, I think the thing that I've liked more than anything else about playing as the Braves have been my ability to steal bases. All right, so still 2-0 here. Remember, we've got Hayward there on second. I'm heading for third. Why not go for third right here? And I am safe. I'm surprised I'm not getting, like, yelled at or anything like that by the third base coach. Oh, well, that's all right. So now this sets up here for B.J. Upton to go ahead and hit a pop fly like this. I can go ahead and tag up on. But wait. Nope. Never mind. I don't have to tag up on a fly ball if it goes over the wall for a home run. So a 2-run blast. Already B.J. Upton. Well, I'd say this man's player of the game right here. So Cliff Lee did have, a few good innings here. I mean, and this really doesn't even go to show remotely the type of game that he has had here too, because he's gotten me to swing at some pretty nasty stuff, forced me to hit some balls on the ground and stuff like that, but I just can't show everything. So McCann with a hit in the center field. You got to love the way that they're set up sometimes against McCann when it goes in his favor like this. So he'll get a double. Top of 4. The score is still 4-0. 0-2 count. This one will go into right. McCann rounding third, heading home. And that one, oh, so close. Honestly, that throw was well in time. McCann should have been out. Again, just poor fundamentals right there. All right. Still going with some things here. Still able to get some hits. Angelton Simmons? He's going to go ahead and add to it today with a home run of his own. Cliff Lee is not doing good anymore. I mean, his confidence really dropped to a point where, as a starting pitcher, it is unacceptable. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Phillies go ahead and make a change here pretty soon. Because, yeah, this is starting to get out of hand already in this game. So it looks like we may be seeing a repeat of the last few games against the Phillies. All right. Rodrigo Lopez now coming in. I think this is a smart call. He's thrown some more walks, though, than he has strikeouts. So I'll be watching a few more pitches. Now, he is able to go ahead and end the inning. Here we go with Willingham again. 7-0 here in the bottom of 4. That one's going to the gap here, too. See, Phillies have not been quiet when it comes to the bats either. B.J. Upton. My gosh! Why has he not been playing like this all season long? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's been playing bad or anything like that, but he's had 2 throws from the outfield that have caused outs. He's had a home run today. He has stolen a base. Gosh, I'm loving it. Delman Young now coming up to the plate here. Medlin, as you have been able to see, has given up a few hits here, but relatively, I've been pretty happy with his performance. I've been extremely happy with his performance. Now, I was talking about Cliff Lee being cold, and some of the hitters for the Phillies are cold too. I think there's actually one player in particular, and I can't remember who it is, who is hot right now. So, I don't know. You got a pitcher who's hot against some hitters that are cold. It tends to work in my favor. All right, swings and misses on that 2-seamer. That one, I don't even think was going to drift into the strike zone. Top of 5, 2-2 count. Justin Upton getting a base hit. This is the first hit since Rodrigo has come in here for this one. No shortage of hits today, too, and it's been nice to see that everybody has been going in and getting some hits. Justin Upton, of course. He'll be safe at second. Takes a little one-hopper. So who do we have now? Hayward. And both Uptons have stolen bases. All right, Michael Stutz now coming in. Now, he is a very reliable pitcher. So, I'll be cautious here. Top of 6. That one's going to go into right. That's one of those ones where you can make a throw on over to first, and I bet you I would have been out. I mean, don't get me wrong, B.J. Upton's fast, but I don't think he would have been that fast. All right, so he's taking the lead. He's already done this once today, so I'm going to be going for it again. B.J. Upton safe at second. I can't think of how many runs have been produced just over this entire season because of the ability for me to steal bases. Gosh, I wish I would have gone ahead and kept track. Anyway, so here's McCann now. That one hangs over the plate. Just a terrible pitch. That one, another home run. Seems like every single hanging curve, regardless of what game it has been. I mean, especially as of late. But it's just been awful for the computer. It's been awesome for me. Now, of course, you always want to try to keep the ball down as much as you can. I mean, I of course, bend that rule a little bit to throw the ball kind of high just so that way, you know, the computer's less inclined to go ahead and keep swinging at stuff that are low. And if they do swing, well, they make the mistake. All right, so a change here now for the Phillies. He's only been in a couple games. Here we are on the top of 7, 9-0. So you kind of worry, at least for the Phillies, they should worry about bringing somebody in here with not that much experience. So a base hit now. Again, Chris Johnson with a home run earlier today now gets his second hit of the game. So Justin Upton going to hit this one into center field. Now Johnson, I'm going to go ahead and have him round second, but he's going to stay at third. So runners on the corners. This is why it's been getting, I think, a lot easier for me because some of these pitchers are coming in with just 2 games of experience, you know. But this was bound to happen. No question about that one. It is gone. 3-run shot right there for Hayward. That is home run number 40. So with home run number 40 out of the way, we've just got to get a couple stolen bases. Maybe just one, actually. And Hayward's going to be in the 40-40 club. It's a definite possibility. So we're going to have to wait till the next video to see if that's something that I'm going to be able to do. If at all. Who knows? Maybe Hayward's going to get hurt or, you know, I can't get a stolen base. But 12-0 here in the top of 7. And on the next at-bat, since the Phillies have not taken anybody else out, energy ridiculously, well, it's all right, but the confidence level, that was ridiculously low. That's what allowed me to get that home run. This is why these rookies are making this game very, very tough for me here. But at the same time, I mean, it's not like I'm playing on any difficulty setting that's different than when I just lost to the Marlins by a good margin. So, I don't know. This is baseball. I'm not going to lie. I was tempted not even to go ahead and show this, but keeping Medlin in here in the 9th. Seeing if we can go for the complete game shutout. And there's out number 1. All right. So, the 2-seam and the 4-seam, as well as the changeup, have been my go-to pitches today. Been the most effective. Simmons with the throw over to first. There's out number 2 in the bottom of 9. 1 out away from shutting out the Phillies here and winning big. This has got to be my most one-sided game I've ever had. And I really don't get it. I do not get it. Why it is that the Phillies are the one team that I'm able to beat by quite a bit as of late. All right, so looks like the scouting report ended up working. We make the catch. And Ugla finishes the game. So thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. Diamond Dynasty comes back tomorrow. You guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you have a good one.